Cáncer Daily Horoscope for May 11th, 2025. Welcome, gentle Cancerians, to your cosmic forecast for May 11th, 2025. Today brings a fascinating blend of energies that will particularly resonate with your water sign nature. As the sun continues its journey through grounded Taurus, you're experiencing a beautiful balance between emotional depth and practical stability. The cosmic weather today offers you a special gift: emotional clarity paired with tangible progress. The morning hours carry a contemplative energy, perfect for reflection and planning, while the afternoon opens doorways for meaningful social connections. This dual rhythm aligns perfectly with your cyclical nature. Let's explore how the celestial bodies are influencing your day. The moon, your ruling planet, forms significant aspects that directly impact your emotional landscape. There's a palpable sense of emotional release today, particularly regarding family matters or domestic situations that have felt tense recently. Your intuition, always one of your superpowers, is especially heightened now. You might find yourself picking up on unspoken dynamics or sensing the true feelings behind others' words. In the communication sphere, Mercury's position enhances your ability to express emotions that typically remain beneath the surface. If you've been struggling to articulate your needs or feelings, today offers a bridge between your heart and your voice. This is an excellent day for important conversations with loved ones or for journaling insights that bubble up from your subconscious. Venus casts a gentle, harmonious influence over your relationship sector today. For those Cancers in partnerships, there's a renewed appreciation for the emotional security you've built together. Your partner may express gratitude for your nurturing qualities in unexpected ways. Single Cancers might encounter someone who truly sees and values your depth, rather than being intimidated by it. All Cancers benefit from being honest about emotional needs. Today, the stars support authentic expression. When it comes to your energy levels, Mars provides steady, consistent vitality rather than erratic bursts. This makes May 11th ideal for home improvement projects, family initiatives, or gradually working through tasks that require emotional stamina. Your energy flows best when directed toward creating more comfort and security in your surroundings. Your career and practical matters receive favorable aspects today, particularly for collaborative efforts. Your natural ability to understand others' emotional needs positions you as an effective mediator or team member who can bridge different perspectives. If you work in fields involving caregiving, healing, or emotional support, your gifts will be especially apparent and appreciated today. Regarding finances, the Taurus sun encourages careful consideration of security needs. This isn't a day for risky investments, but rather for thoughtful planning that honors your need for stability. Small adjustments to your budget or savings plan could yield significant long-term benefits. Health-wise, pay special attention to your digestive system today, as it often reflects your emotional state. Cancers frequently experience a direct connection between emotional tension and physical symptoms in the stomach or chest areas. Gentle water-based activities would be particularly beneficial: swimming, a warm bath with Epsom salts, or simply ensuring you stay properly hydrated throughout the day. Your spiritual connection feels particularly open today. The veil between intuitive knowing and conscious understanding is thinner, allowing insights to flow more freely. Pay attention to dreams, random thoughts, or coincidences that catch your attention. They contain messages worth noting. Meditation focusing on your heart chakra would be especially beneficial. Your home environment takes on even greater importance today. Consider creating a small ritual space where you can retreat when feelings become overwhelming. Simple touches like fresh flowers, comfortable pillows, or soothing scents can transform your space into a true sanctuary. In your relationships, there's a beautiful opportunity to deepen emotional intimacy through shared vulnerability. A conversation about hopes, fears, or dreams could reveal surprising alignment with someone important to you. Remember that true connection requires allowing others to care for you, not just the other way around, a lesson that sometimes challenges your nurturing Cancer nature. As the day progresses, you might notice a wave of nostalgia or memories surfacing. Rather than dismissing these as distractions, see them as opportunities to integrate past experiences into your current understanding. Old wounds may be ready for final healing if you're willing to acknowledge them with compassion. For Cancer parents, today offers special moments of connection with children or young people in your life. Your natural protective instincts are balanced with the wisdom to know when to offer guidance versus when to allow natural consequences to teach important lessons. Looking at potential challenges, watch for a tendency to absorb others' emotional states like a sponge. Practice distinguishing between your feelings and those you're picking up from others. There might also be a pull toward overprotective behaviors. Remember that growth sometimes requires allowing loved ones to face their own challenges. Your lucky elements today include the colors silver and pale blue, which can help balance your emotional energy when incorporated into your clothing or surroundings. The numbers 4 and 7 carry fortunate vibrations for you, and the most favorable times of day are dawn and dusk transitions when the veil between worlds feels thinnest to your intuitive nature. As this day unfolds, dear Cancer, remember that your sensitivity is a gift, not a liability. In a world that often values logic over feeling, your emotional intelligence offers wisdom that others desperately need. Honor your need for security while remaining open to the growth that comes through emotional courage. The stars remind you today that while your shell provides necessary protection, it's designed to be permeable, allowing you to retreat when needed, but never completely shutting out connection. May this day bring the perfect balance of safety and vulnerability, nurturing and being nurtured, giving and receiving. Trust the ebbs and flows of your emotional tides today, Cancer. Like the moon that guides you, your changing nature isn't inconsistency, it's the beautiful rhythm of a heart fully alive to the world's wonders and sorrows alike. On May 11, 2025, Cancer natives will experience a fascinating alignment of planetary energies that deeply resonate with your water sign sensibilities. Let's explore the cosmic landscape affecting you on this day. The Sun, at approximately 21 degrees Taurus, creates a sextile to your sign, offering a gentle supportive energy toward material security and physical comfort. This position in your 11th house highlights friend groups, social networks, and collective endeavors that might bring unexpected benefits to your personal goals. The Taurus Sun's influence encourages you to build something lasting from your dreams and inspirations. The Moon, your ruling celestial body, finds itself in Sagittarius today, traversing your 6th house of daily routines, health matters, and service. This creates an interesting emotional landscape where you're seeking freedom and expansion within structured environments. You might feel restless about mundane responsibilities, yet simultaneously drawn to create more meaningful systems in your work life. With Mercury positioned in late Taurus, also in your 11th house, your communication today centers around future planning, group dynamics, and technological innovations. Your normally intuitive communication style gets an infusion of practicality and persistence. Venus glides through early Gemini in your 12th house of the unconscious, secrets, and spiritual matters. This placement creates a fascinating dynamic where relationship matters and financial considerations may be happening behind the scenes or in the realm of your dreams and intuitions. Mars energizes your own sign at approximately 8 degrees Cancer, creating a powerful period of self-assertion and initiative. This is a vital transit that only happens once every 2 years, amplifying your emotional courage and ability to protect what matters most to you. Jupiter in Gemini continues its journey through your 12th house, expanding your spiritual awareness and connection to collective consciousness. This position offers profound growth through surrender, compassion, and accessing the hidden dimensions of existence. Saturn's methodical movement through Pisces in your 9th house brings structure to your belief systems and educational pursuits. The tension between Saturn's disciplined approach and Pisces' boundless nature may challenge you to find concrete expressions for your philosophical ideals. Uranus at 29 degrees Gemini approaches the cusp of your 12th and 1st houses, signaling that you're nearing the end of a cycle of radical inner transformation before it moves into your sign later this year. This position might create unexpected revelations about your unconscious patterns. Neptune in early Aries in your 10th house continues to both inspire and potentially confuse your career direction and public image. Today's aspects suggest that you might receive intuitive insights about your professional path that require discernment between genuine vision and wishful thinking. Pluto's transformative energy in Aquarius in your 8th house of shared resources and psychological depths intensifies experiences related to intimacy, investments, and confronting shadows. A particularly significant aspect today forms between your ruling moon in Sagittarius and Mars in Cáncer, creating a square aspect that might manifest as tension between your emotional needs and your daily responsibilities. The North Node in Pisces in your 9th house suggests your greatest growth comes through expanding your philosophical horizons and trusting your intuitive wisdom. This nodal placement harmonizes with your water sign energy, while challenging you to move beyond familiar emotional territories. Chiron in Aries in your 10th house forms a productive sextile with Mars in your sign today, offering opportunities to heal old wounds related to ambition and public recognition through assertive but nurturing action. The asteroid Juno in late Aquarius makes a harmonious trine to your Sun position, potentially highlighting significant partnerships that support your authentic self-expression. Lunar aspects today suggest heightened intuitive abilities around midday, making it an excellent time for emotional discernment and accessing your characteristic Cáncer perceptiveness about others' unstated feelings. The Sagittarius moon opposite Mercury creates mental tension, but also breakthrough potential, especially regarding how you communicate within groups versus how you process information privately. Pay particular attention to the Venus-Neptune square forming today, as it may cloud judgment in secret relationships or financial matters while simultaneously offering transcendent creative inspiration. Ceres in Capricorn, opposite your sign, highlights nurturing dynamics in partnerships, potentially triggering responses related to how you give and receive care in your most intimate relationships. As the cosmic energies align on May 11, 2025, Cáncer finds themselves at a communicative crossroads. The moon, your celestial ruler, forms a harmonious trine with Mercury in Pisces, creating a powerful intuitive channel for your expression. This alignment particularly enhances your ability to convey emotional depth through your words, bringing a poetic quality to your conversations. Today's Mercury-Neptune conjunction amplifies your psychic receptivity, making you especially attuned to unspoken messages. You'll likely find yourself finishing others' sentences or understanding their needs before they've fully articulated them. This heightened empathic ability serves you well in personal relationships, but requires careful boundaries in professional settings where objectivity remains essential. Venus in your communications sector forms a square with Mars, creating a fascinating tension in your expressive style. While you're naturally inclined toward nurturing, supportive communication, today you may feel an unusual urge to assert yourself more directly. This planetary friction isn't necessarily negative. It offers you an opportunity to blend compassion with clarity in a way that honors both your caring nature and your personal needs. The positioning of Jupiter in your 3rd house amplifies your natural storytelling abilities. Today presents an excellent opportunity for writing, public speaking, or any form of artistic expression. Your words carry particular weight and resonance now, especially when sharing personal narratives or family histories. Consider recording important memories or insights that arise, as they may contain wisdom worth preserving. Saturn's influence adds a note of caution regarding communication with authority figures. Choose your words carefully when addressing superiors or institutions, as there's a tendency toward misinterpretation. Written communications especially benefit from extra proofreading and consideration before sending. This isn't about self-censorship, but rather about strategic clarity that serves your long-term objectives. The day's cosmic configuration particularly supports water-based communication. Conversations near oceans, lakes, or even during a warm bath might yield surprising insights. Your subconscious mind is especially active, bringing forth symbolic dreams and intuitive flashes that deserve attention. Keep a notepad nearby to capture these ephemeral thoughts before they recede back into the cosmic ocean. Digital communication receives a boost from Uranus in a favorable aspect to your communication house. Unexpected messages or connections through social media or email could open doors to new opportunities. Your receptivity to innovative ideas is heightened, making this an excellent time to explore new platforms or technologies that expand your expressive range. For Cancers working in creative fields, today's alignment offers particularly fertile ground. The Moon-Neptune configuration enhances your already considerable imagination, bringing forth unusual metaphors and symbolic connections. Writers, artists, and designers may experience a flow state where ideas emerge with unusual clarity and coherence. Family communications take on special significance under today's moon position. Conversations with maternal figures or about home matters flow with unusual ease. If there have been misunderstandings with family members, today offers a window for resolution through heart-centered dialogue rather than intellectual debate. Your nonverbal communication is especially powerful today. Your facial expressions and body language convey as much as your words, so bring mindfulness to your physical presence in important conversations. Others will respond to your authentic emotional presence even when words fail. For Cancers experiencing communication challenges, today's energies support healing dialogue. The Mercury-Chiron sextile activates your ability to address old wounds through compassionate conversation. Speaking your truth with both courage and kindness creates opportunities for profound connection and mutual understanding. A word of caution regarding emotional transparency. While your natural inclination toward openness serves you well in intimate settings, professional environments may require more strategic expression. The Moon-Saturn square suggests setting appropriate boundaries around personal disclosures in workplace communications. The late afternoon brings a particularly auspicious window for important conversations, as the moon moves into perfect harmony with Mercury. Schedule significant discussions or presentations during this period if possible, as your words will land with particular grace and effectiveness between 3 p.m. and 6 p.m. Cancer's natural gift for creating emotional safety makes you an excellent listener today. Friends and colleagues may seek you out for counsel, recognizing your ability to hold space for complex feelings. This receptive quality strengthens your relationships and deepens your understanding of human nature. Written expression flows especially well today. If you've been considering starting a journal, blog, or creative writing project, the cosmic energies strongly support beginning now. Your words carry an unusual emotional resonance that captivates readers and listeners alike, particularly when addressing themes of home, security, and emotional well-being. Communication with children or about childcare matters receives favorable aspects today. Your natural nurturing quality extends to verbal exchanges, making this an excellent day for parent-teacher conferences, family discussions, or heart-to-heart talks with younger family members. May 11th, 2025 presents Cancer with a particularly noteworthy day for financial developments. The Sun in earthy Taurus illuminates your 11th house of networks and future aspirations, creating a solid foundation for money matters connected to group endeavors and collaborative projects. This positioning suggests that your financial growth today isn't just about individual efforts, but leveraging collective resources and connections. Jupiter's placement in Gemini activates your 12th house of hidden opportunities, indicating potential financial gains from behind-the-scenes work or previously overlooked sources. Pay special attention to income possibilities related to creative projects, spiritual endeavors, or charitable work that might suddenly yield unexpected monetary rewards. The moon in Capricorn today forms a significant opposition to your sign, highlighting the axis of personal resources versus shared finances. This creates tension that actually proves productive, pushing you to find balance between self-reliance and strategic partnerships. Financial doors may open through business associations where complementary skills create mutual benefit. Venus and Mercury's conjunction in early Gemini enhances your intuitive perception around money matters. You're likely to notice subtle financial patterns others miss, particularly regarding investments or recurring expenses that could be optimized. Your communication about money improves dramatically, making this an excellent day for negotiating rates, discussing raises, or presenting financial proposals. Mars in Leo energizes your second house of personal income, injecting vitality into your earning potential. This placement brings courage to pursue new revenue streams and confidence to command your worth. A bold approach to financial matters pays dividends today, particularly when you showcase your unique talents without reservation. Saturn's steady presence in Pisces continues to structure your ninth house, suggesting financial opportunities connected to education, publishing, international connections, or legal matters. Though these developments require patience, they're building towards substantial long-term security. Consider investments in knowledge acquisition or skills that expand your marketability across borders. Uranus in Gemini brings innovative financial insights through your subconscious mind. Pay attention to dreams, random thoughts, or intuitive hunches about money today. They contain valuable information about potential opportunities. This placement favors unconventional approaches to wealth building, particularly those involving technology, communication platforms, or community-based economics. Neptune in Aries continues to influence your career sector, blending inspiration with ambition. Financial opportunities today may emerge from creative visualization or connecting your monetary goals with deeper purpose. Trust unusual career directions that align with both financial needs and spiritual values. Pluto's transformative energy in Aquarius deeply affects your eighth house of shared resources, suggesting powerful financial restructuring possibilities through partnerships, investments, or inheritances. Look for opportunities to merge resources strategically, but remain conscious of power dynamics in financial relationships. The North Node in Aries points to financial growth through bold, self-initiated projects. Your karmic financial lesson involves stepping into leadership roles rather than supporting positions, particularly in career matters with monetary implications. Mercury's favorable aspect to Jupiter amplifies communication about money matters, making this an ideal day for financial discussions, applications, or pitches. Your ability to articulate value propositions improves dramatically, helping you secure financial agreements or investment interest. Pay special attention to financial opportunities involving digital assets, online platforms, or technology-based services, as Uranus makes its influence felt across your chart. Unconventional income sources that leverage your emotional intelligence or caregiving abilities could prove surprisingly lucrative. For Cáncer entrepreneurs, today's aspect between Venus and Neptune enhances your ability to attract resources through authentic storytelling and purpose-driven business models. Financial backers respond positively to ventures combining practicality with compassionate missions. Your financial intuition peaks around midday when the moon forms a trine with Neptune, offering insights about timing investments or recognizing valuable opportunities disguised as ordinary situations. Trust your gut feelings about money matters, particularly regarding property, family businesses, or domestic investments. Cautious optimism serves you best today. Jupiter's expansive energy could tempt overextension, while Saturn's discipline reminds you to maintain prudent boundaries. The sweet spot lies in calculated risks backed by thorough research and emotional intelligence. May 11, 2025 brings a particularly fortunate energy for Cáncer natives, with several celestial alignments creating pockets of opportunity in specific life areas. On this day, the moon forms a harmonious trine with Neptune in Pisces, enhancing your intuitive abilities and opening spiritually rewarding pathways. This cosmic configuration particularly favors creative pursuits, meditation practices, and dream work. Your subconscious mind becomes a reservoir of inspiration and guidance you can tap into. The Venus-Jupiter conjunction in Gemini illuminates your 12th house, bringing unexpected blessings that may arrive through seemingly random encounters or moments of solitude. Pay attention to coincidences; they aren't random today. Financial fortunate areas emerge through passive income streams and investments, especially those related to property or family businesses, as Mercury in Taurus forms a supportive aspect to your ruling planet. Home-based projects receive cosmic support, making this an excellent day to enhance your living space or plan future property matters. The domestic sphere becomes not just comfortable, but potentially profitable. Cancer's natural nurturing abilities are amplified today, creating fortunate connections in mentorship roles or caring professions. If you work in healthcare, education, or any supportive capacity, expect recognition or meaningful breakthroughs with those you help. Water-related activities carry special significance and fortune, whether literal like swimming or metaphorical, like exploring emotional depths through journaling or therapy. Your emotional intelligence gives you an edge in negotiations and interpersonal matters, particularly when you trust your instincts about others' motivations. Family connections serve as conduits for opportunity, with relatives possibly introducing valuable contacts or sharing resources that benefit your long-term goals. Hereditary gifts or talents may suddenly find practical applications. Nutritional choices and wellness routines initiated today have staying power, making this an auspicious time to implement health-supporting habits that align with your body's natural rhythms. Group endeavors where you provide emotional security or stability to others bring unexpected rewards. Consider volunteer work or community initiatives where your compassionate nature can shine. Educational pursuits related to psychology, history, or cultural studies carry fortunate energy, with new information arriving that helps you connect important dots in your personal or professional narrative. Trust the cosmic currents guiding you toward these areas of opportunity. Cancer, the stars are aligning to reward your natural gifts and intuitive wisdom on this promising day. For Cancer on May 11, 2025, the social landscape appears particularly dynamic and potentially transformative. With the Sun positioned at approximately 21 degrees in Taurus, you're experiencing a period where material security intertwines with your social connections. This creates an interesting dynamic where your relationships become both sources of emotional fulfillment and practical support. The stability-loving energy of Taurus helps ground your naturally intuitive and sometimes fluctuating emotional nature. On this particular Sunday, you may find yourself craving social interactions that offer both emotional depth and practical value. The moon, your ruling celestial body, transits through Aquarius on this day, creating an unusual but fascinating energy pattern. This moon placement temporarily lightens your typically home-focused energy, drawing you toward group activities, community engagements, and friendships that challenge your intellectual boundaries. You might feel unusually drawn to unconventional social gatherings or digital connections that expose you to new ideas or humanitarian causes. Venus in Gemini forms a sextile aspect to your sun sign, creating a pleasant and socially advantageous atmosphere. Communication flows more easily than usual, allowing you to express your feelings and needs with greater clarity. This Venus placement particularly enhances casual connections and introduces diversity into your social circle. Don't be surprised if you find yourself engaged in multiple conversations or juggling several social invitations today. Jupiter, also in Gemini, amplifies this energy significantly, bringing a notable expansion to your social horizons. This planetary position activates your 12th house, suggesting that some of your most meaningful social connections may develop through unexpected channels or even spiritual pursuits. Pay attention to seemingly random encounters. They may hold greater significance than initially apparent. Mars positioned in early Leo creates an interesting tension in your communication sector. While this energizes your self-expression, it might also make you more assertive or passionate in group settings than is typical for your nurturing sign. Use this energy constructively by taking initiative in social settings rather than waiting for others to approach you. This temporary boost of confidence can help you break through social barriers that have previously held you back. Mercury in late Taurus creates a pragmatic approach to communication that serves you well in established relationships. You're likely to be particularly effective at nurturing connections through practical acts of care rather than just words. This placement encourages meaningful conversations about resources, values, and long-term planning with those closest to you. Saturn's ongoing transit through Pisces continues to reshape your approach to career and public image, indirectly influencing who you connect with socially. Today's specific aspect between Saturn and the Moon highlights potential tensions between emotional needs and professional responsibilities. You may need to navigate social invitations that have implications for your career or public standing. The nodal axis position suggests this is a period of significant social realignment. Certain relationships are naturally falling away while new, more evolutionarily appropriate connections are forming. On this specific day, pay attention to who enters your life or which existing relationships suddenly deepen these connections, likely hold important lessons or opportunities for growth. Uranus in Gemini forms a square to your sun sign, bringing unexpected social developments that may initially unsettle your security-loving nature. While potentially disruptive, these surprise encounters or sudden shifts in group dynamics ultimately serve to liberate you from outdated social patterns. Neptune in Aries activates your career and public image sector, potentially blurring boundaries between professional and personal relationships. Be mindful of idealization in networking situations, but also remain open to inspired connections that transcend ordinary social categories. Pluto in Aquarius forms a challenging square to your sign, suggesting that power dynamics in groups may require careful navigation.